Well, well, I guess I can get anybody. Tried, failed, tried, died. Anyways, yeah, further. Serial when it comes on in the next 5 minutes. Okay, it's 1:41. I gave you until 1:46 to show up. Otherwise, it's a good night. I need a good night. Anyways. Either one ways. Puke. I can't pukes on the floor a lot. I don't know why she pukes on the floor a lot. There's something wrong. Pukes on. I can't puke on the floor. Why do I can't puke on the floor all the time? I don't understand that. My camera up there. There it is. Now I'm live and on air. I didn't think I was going to be able to get live and on air. Oh, what a funny thing this is. Okay, anyone want to talk out there? Lines are open. If you're listening, you should be able to get on the air. If you have a microphone or whatever, and speak with me, speak at me, or speak to me. Blah. I don't know. It's 1:45 in the morning. Who knows? Maybe I'll get nobody. Maybe I'll get somebody. But I come on live. I was on live on their channel, and me and this guy who was the real, he was real. He was real. I can't wait to interview him. He's the real person from Nicolas Cage and the National Treasure. I mean, this guy was the real thing. He actually had all the historical stuff, showed it to me. He was basically, he doesn't look like anything like Nicolas Cage, but it was him. And I was able to talk to him tonight. I thought that was awesome. I talked to the real Nicolas Cage of International Treasure or whatever, the movie that came out. And he has some thoughts about that. Where to find the real treasure, where to find all the gold of the Templars, and it just blew me away. He was real good. I got to meet him, and I hope that you get to meet him as well as we have our interview. And I'm planning on this interview casually. Is this be out here on G Plus, and I love the character. He was a Nicolas Cage type character in itself, talking about his family life, being related to several families, and it's amazing if you come across this. He said that he knew of his Masonry ancestry and knew all the stuff that was going on. And, well, it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. You would have to meet him on air. I talked to him when it went off air. He gave me all these descriptions of everything that he knew, the documents and stuff, and was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. I can't wait to interview him. I gave him my phone number. I gave him a lot of information to get a hold of me so we can actually talk on here. And he is the man. He's the man of the National Treasure. I mean, I actually, he convinced me through all the documents that he pulled up. He actually showed me documents on the air and held them up and said, I'm the real person of National Treasure. He's not Nicolas Cage, no, but he is the man I'm going to interview and get the truth out there. It's got to be given. It's got to be given out there. I told him that. I said, we got to get this information out there. I charge nothing. All I charge is my free channel and let you talk, and you will be able to convince them out there in the audience of the National Treasure. And it's amazing story that he told me. I mean, I was like blown away, absolutely blown away by his information, documents he held up and showed. And I was like, wow. And this is off air. This wasn't on air. I was on the on-air channel that ran out. And he started talking on that channel that was ran out. And I'm like, really? The international treasure? I mean, you're talking about the Freemasons treasure that he may have a link to finding. I talked to him. We had a nice conversation with one other person, and well, yeah, it's true. There's certain, you know, puzzles to be worked out, but yet he knew what he was talking about, and I was all on it. And I just want to have an interview with him. And we're setting up an interview. I give him my phone number, my personal phone number, and he will get a hold of me when he feels free to talk about this. It is amazing, the documentation, everything that he had. And I was just on the edge of getting him to reveal it all. But he said, no, I'll wait. I'm in with publishers right now. I'm doing this stuff, but I will give you your interview just to enlighten people out there that there's such a thing as a national treasure, the Templars, gold and whatever. And he was just so fluent. He gave me his past history, his past everything, where it went back to, where he went to. This guy was amazing. You just have to talk with him, and he would sit and he would spellbind you. And I'm the spellbinder, like, and this guy spellbinded me with his information. It was so on track, so on what I researched myself, and he's on the button on everything. And it's like, okay, I got to interview you. I'm going to have an interview with him. I'll ask him questions. I'm going to do the whole skedaddle with him because I know he's on track and he's on the level, if you want to say it. And he's great. I mean, he's so fluent in his language and everything that he talks about. He's so on track of the history. He went through it all, and I just sat back and went, wow, this guy knows what he's talking about, because I studied the history of this. You know, studied the history of the national treasure. Not international, but it's national treasure is what it is. It's he was the character in that movie with Cage, and he was the one who went out on his own and discovered a lot of this information. He just haven't went to the end like in the movie. He just never found the treasure itself, but he knows the road to the treasure. And I want to interview him. I really do. I want to sit back calmly and interview him on this subject, because I feel that he actually knows probably this. And I mean, tonight he gave me generalities of where this treasure is, and you can go and find it. And it's not like the movie. It's totally different. It's got other things going on in it. But he knows what the national treasure is in his own way. Being a Freemason family, He's not Freemason. He actually told me that. I'm not Freemason. Kind of like, Nicolas Cage in the movie National Treasure. He gave me all these other facts that wasn't in the movie. And I'm like going, dude, I have to interview you. I have to actually interview you. We got to know what you really know. And I want to be the one to interview you just to bring it out for free. I mean, I told him I couldn't pay him anything or anything like that, but he has publishers and stuff working on them. But I want to advertise him. I want to be the advertiser of his knowledge. And he can come out and say whatever he wants. And I said, I gave him my personal phone number. He gets a hold of me. I will set up the interview on Plus Google, and we will talk about this. We will actually go through everything he said off air, because it was off air. This is live. The rest of it was off air. And I was like, like a Skype. It was one-on-one video. And we're talking between us. And I'm convinced that he is what he says, what he showed me. He just held up the stuff. He held up this big horn. It was like a bull's horn or something, and spun it around and showing me all this the symbology on it. And I sat back there and I was absolutely amazed that this guy showed me all this stuff. Oh yeah, he is truly the true and only National Treasure person. I mean, he makes Nicholas look like a fake. Really, because he actually had all this stuff. He was showing it to me. It was on this horn, scribed into it, and it was real, and it was like, wow, I want to have thing. I have internet connection problems. I don't think so. I think this is from whatever. I was on another person's page and didn't get this. That they left and left us alone with an off-air live communication. I have in contact with the person who is really the National Treasure person, who can say where the Templars, through his knowledge, he probably knows offhand where that treasure is, and the treasure is out there. Billions of dollars of treasure. But yet, I have to wait and let him cool away. I mean, we lost contact on the page I was on. I gave him my personal phone number. He has that. He can get a hold of me at any time, and we will make a G plus Google video of what he told me off air. He agreed to it. He said, I'll agree to it. I have all this information. It goes back 200 years, and I have all the information that you need to know to, he's going to actually have an interview with me, which is the greatest thing I could ever imagine, because I always wanted to do an interview with a person who had something that nobody else knew. And he's going to come on the air and tell you about the national treasure as he knows it. He's a real person, really knows about this stuff. He showed documents. I'm telling you, he showed documents on the webcam, and he showed the horn, which was just mind-boggling. And he had all this information, and he probably knows where the Templars' fortune is lying right now. He probably has that. Flag coming up saying your network connection is experiencing difficulties. Check your connectivity. No, I don't have no connectivity problems. If people are popping up on here as viewers, okay. I'm talking about the national treasure. Yes, I am. And I met the man on the site that knew about it. And I want him on my site. I want him on here on my Google Plus to explain it. I don't know if he's on here right now. I don't know if that's one of the viewers. If he just come forward and come into my room, we'll have the interview right now. I am that excited over it. It's just amazing. The man who is the national treasure person. He talked about something similar to the movie with Nicolas Cage, and it was so, when he went off in another avenue of it, I knew he was a true thing because it wasn't covered in the movie, but I knew about it, and he talked about that, and I went, okay, you knew about these certain, things about the writer. I call him the writer. Yes, and he also signed the Declaration of Independence. That went out and warned everyone. I don't want to say names because if I don't say names, maybe it won't be flagged or removed. There is certain things he talked about that he had information in. I mean, he actually was coming forward. He was showing documents. I mean, what else can you believe if this guy is showing documents in front of the camera that date back to 15, whatever, and beyond. And they were documentations of his family, making him a royal in his own sense, but yet he was coming forward. He was just coming forward in 1800 or the 1700s and stuff, especially 1700s. That's when we had the revolution of between England and stuff. He talks about his family vying. He talked about all this stuff. Actually mentioned all this stuff. He needs to come forward. He has to tell the truth of what he's found historically and tell it to the public. It has to come to the public. We have to know, or else we're going to fall into the New World Order. If you don't like the New World Order, this got to come out. And he is the one to bring it out. That he was personally there, or not personally there, but his family was personally there when all this information came out of what happened really with Washington and the rest of them back in that time. It's a historical family history. Man, guys gotta come on here. I don't know why you're not on here. What is your major malfunction? Come on here. Okay, I'm going to leave a link in my page that helps, and you can come on here. Okay, I'm going to say something on my page. I'm going to say hi, space, and the link. Paste. There you go. It's on there now. You can come on. Come on anytime. I don't know how else to bring you on here. I'm kind of glad that you're all on here. What did I call it? 155. Oh, that's too late. Oh, you're making me yawn. But I'm on here now, broadcasting live. Come on here and give me comments. Ask me about it. Ask me about my. Well, it was a semi non-public interview with him, and I asked him about stuff, and well, just had to come on here. Well, until you come on here, I'm gonna put up the old I gotta go pee thing, and I'll be right back. And just join in here when you can. Okay. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. So I'll be right back. Here I am. Get rid of that. Okay. If you want to join me on here, just join me on here. I don't know why you can't. I mean, if you're this far, you should be on here. And that guarantees your link onto me. But the guy I talked to, he's real. I mean, he's the one. I wish he was on here right now. I'd be interviewing him and get it over with. But he was on another channel. That channel died out, and I had to start a new channel here because it died out, and it just died out. I mean, the channel just went away with him on it, and I can't remember his handle that he was using, and I was able to get out my telephone number to him, and he'll call me, and we will have a discussion. I mean, if he wants to. He's talking about publishers and stuff, and he's going through what he was going through about the real national treasure type thing with the Masons and everything. I mean, it was beautiful talking to him off live, and I really want to get him on here live to talk about that. He said he signed up to my site, and he's in there somewhere, and he was going to get back a hold of me later. But it's the whole idea that it's like the national treasure thing, the whole national treasure thing. That just blows me away, because I realize what he's talking about, and it's I've done some research on my own and want to get involved in his study on this. If nothing else, I want to be a partner hunting it down. I mean, you know, it's like something, you know, it's the ultimate adventure, and you want to be part of the ultimate adventure. And when the adventure happens, he was so convincing with all the documents he was holding up to the camera and stuff, and the horn, and I'm sitting there going, wow, this guy's convincing. He's really convincing. I just want to do an interview, just an interview for 30 minutes or something, and put it up on YouTube or Google Plus. Doesn't matter. It'll end up on both of them anyways, but I just want to do an interview with him. I want to have an interview with him on this and ask him questions, which I have questions and he has answers. And it's just blows me away that this guy would just come forward like that on this channel. I just happened to come across and start talking, and he started spewing this stuff and showing paperwork and everything from the 1800s and stuff, and he's showing his paperwork up there, and I'm going, oh, you're the real thing. You're the real Nicolas Cage in the movie National Treasure. And just coming across that blows me away, because I just happened to come across it. I just happened to join a chat room, and I do this a lot. I'll go out and join a chat room just to see what the hell they're up to. This guy happened to be on there. The person that ran the chat room, I guess, shut it down, and it was off air. And he started telling me things that you would not believe. It was just, I gotta have an interview with you. I just gotta have an interview. I mean, this is the type of stuff he was telling. It was way out of National Treasure, and it was like, I mean, I was impressed. I was really impressed with his art. I mean, this guy's smart. He's not stupid. He knows what he's talking about, and it just started blowing me away. And I'm sitting back, and I'm going, I gotta have an interview with him. And I told him it was going to be for free. There was nothing, no one's going to make anything out of this. I mean, it's going to be, you come out and talk. It's going to be on my channel. I make no money off my channel. It's just going to come out. And that's the thing that I am so, I can't wait to have the interview. He said he was going to have it with me. Like I said, I gave him my private phone number, and he'll call me, and we will get together on here, and I won't have my wolf. It will be me and him talking back and forth. And I will ask questions, and he will give answers, and we will be happy. Ooh, I can't wait for it. You just don't realize what it is to do an interview for free. It doesn't matter if you're getting paid for it or not. It's not going to happen. This is a free interview. If nothing else, it's helping him and his publishers to put a book out about what is real about National Treasure and the Masons and everything else. It's God, it just excites me that I know I'm going to be able to interview this person, and that's my payoff. It's just to interview him and ask questions, and I want to know this information that he's going to give forward. No, come on here, ask me how excited you would be. I mean, I got 4 viewers, and somebody's got to be excited about this. I can't believe no one else is excited about knowing National Treasure is a real story. It's a story has to be told. And this guy's been doing this research for over 20 years. And he's really Nicolas Cage type character. I mean, come on. Speak up. There are 4 of you out there. I can see you. I know you're there. Just come forward and say something. Well, I can't believe I got 4 viewers and they're shy to come on. Come on here. Hell, come on here, Slide. You get to be history. I mean, okay. You don't want to come on. It's okay. But I'm excited. I'm excited because I got to talk with the National Treasure real movie of, oh man. It really blows me away because I mean, this guy was totally believable. There's no doubt in my mind. He's totally believable. And I sit back and I go, huh? Nobody? Nobody wants to speak up and get involved in this. Yay or nay? I mean, really? Okay. Well, I guess no one cares about this. I must be boring to you or something. I don't know. I'm just a natural talking on here. Now I'm down to, see, they're all just jumping the boat because they don't realize what I've ran into. Oh well, go away if you want to. I ran into real something here. I have something to really talk about. And go away. You know, matter. Don't pay attention to current affairs and things going on. Current affairs doesn't matter. Okay, when you run into something like this, don't be surprised you get the same response, I guess. You run into it constantly. Yeah. Oh, well. I mean, I try to get people on here to talk about this. It would be awesome. Yeah. 207. Put the link up. And I'm going to YouTube and I'll put the link up, and you've got to just understand. I wish I could have gotten him on here tonight to talk. Like I said, I've done the interview tonight, and I started this up after the G Plus crashed and it went away, and I lost him. But he has my phone number, so you know, he can call me up anytime. He can come on here and tell his story about his family and his oh, it's awesome. I miss out on that. It's not happening in well, hello. Insatia. Long time
What's going
no
on,
see.
brother?
What's that happening?
How much? How you doing, brother?
Um,
You can't even see me, huh? I can't get my lighting, so. Let me go turn on this light, man. Yeah, man, I have to turn on that light just to find my headphones. See, I'm being one of these hangouts is so goddamn long now. So, how you doing, bro?
Oh, not too bad.
And then I went and turned it back off before I hopped on. This is doing me injustice, man. Fuck it, I'm living it on. So what was you talking about, man? You have something important to say? Yeah? Oh, no, you didn't pass on me already, did you? Anybody there?
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, okay, yeah, I hear you. Yeah, what's
Okay.
going on, Scott? Shit, long time no see.
I know. I just talked to a guy who was really the real international, uh, international treasure or whatever. The Tom Hanks, not Tom Hanks. Uh, what is his name? It did the movie about the Templars gold and everything. I talked to a real person.
That's Tom Hanks, I think. Isn't it?
That he blew me away. The information he gave me off air because it
Oh, you
was
talked to him on here on Google or what? Or just on the phone or what?
well, he was on the other another channel, and it went off air, and he actually was telling me about the real international, uh, the national treasure that he's involved in himself with the Templars and everything. He was telling me all this
Wow,
stuff.
that was a pretty crazy story. Tom Hanks told you this.
He was very convincing on that. He was so convincing.
Well, I mean, I know the world's fucked up, dude. I know. Don't get me wrong. I know there's a lot of crazy shit going on out there. But I mean, why would Tom Hanks tell you that?
No, it's
You know,
not Tom Hanks. It's uh, uh, it's based on uh, the national treasure that was based on what's
are you
his
talking about a
name?
movie that is maybe close to reality?
No, no. I actually ran into a guy who says he was the one that was part of that movie, The National Treasure,
Hmm.
with
Is that where they're like out in Iraq desert and shit?
Cage. It had Cage, the movie with Cage in it, right? It was
Yeah,
the
yeah,
national.
they're out in Iraq desert and shit, right? Something like that. I
He
can't remember.
showed documents. He showed a horn with all these symbols on it, and he was showing me this stuff. And I'm going to have an interview with him soon, I hope. And I gave him my number, my personal number to my cell phone, and he will be able to talk to me and set up a actual video like we're doing right now, except I'll have my face on there and everything. And we were actually
You mean
taught.
your wolf face?
It's it's about maybe the Templars' gold and where all that gold is. I mean, it's real. The
Yeah.
movie wasn't a fake. It's real. There's a national treasure out there, and he knows where it's at because he goes back 200 years in his family lineage, and is part of, you
But
know,
you know, they say like 10% of the people in this world own 90% of the world. You know. So I mean, you're fucking absolutely right. I mean, we're just fucking pawns, dude, barely getting by, right? I mean, shit. My wife finally
yeah.
got a job. She's working her ass off. She's making pretty good money too.
Oh, that's good.
And I still got
That's
my job. So finally things
lucky.
have turned around for us. But it took me 5 years to convince her, hey, if you want anything in this country, you have to fucking work. And she finally went out and got a job. I mean, she found a good job. Unbelievable, man. She don't even speak English, fella.
Wow.
You know what she's doing? She's giving a foot massage. Foot massage? Chinese foot massage. She works at a shop that's very busy right here in Denver, and she's making $200 a day, man.
You're in Denver?
Yeah, yeah, I'm
You
in
should
Denver.
be smoking dope instead
I
of
am smoking
drinking.
dope. And drinking.
Don't drink. If I had my choice, I would
Well,
stop drinking.
I have my choice, and I choose both, man. But, you know, whatever. Everybody's got their own choice, right? Shit, dude.
Oh man.
Dude, I bought some fucking hash out here for Christmas. Last Christmas.
Yeah,
Dude,
you make it.
I woke up in the morning and I had to work that day, you know. It's like, ah, fuck it, I want to catch a little buzz before I go to work, right? So I took 4 big puffs off that fucking hash, dude. I was so fucked up for 4 hours I couldn't even remember what my name was. And then it took me another 2 hours to come down to realize I got to be to work in like fucking 30 minutes. And then it was like, no, I'm calling in today.
Man, you make hats. You make hats. You actually make American-made hats
Yeah.
out of leather and stuff. What happened with that?
I just haven't been doing it, dude. I've been cooking and cleaning and shit and all that. My wife's working, dude. Like, you know, and I'm happy to do it because, you know, I'm working, you know, I might be gone out of the house between 10 and 12 hours a day. My wife, 3 days of work, has gone out of the house 14 hours a day. She rides the bus there and she rides the bus back, man. Like, so I've been doing a lot of fucking housework because, I mean, she's working her ass off just as much as I am, you know. And I ain't got time to do no leather work, man.
So you're Mr. Mom now.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not actually Mr. Mom, but I am doing a lot more around here than I was before, there's no doubt. Because my wife's working even harder than I am, dude, you know. What can I do, you know, I gotta help her out, you know.
Wow, that's awesome. I mean, you're doing a good thing.
I'm doing damn near everything, you know.
Whoa. But you're
But I mean,
doing a
I'm more
good thing.
happier because, you know, to be honest with you, I can't stand to eat real Chinese food. And that's all my wife knows how to cook is fucking Chinese food. I get so sick of it. So it's like a double blessing for me. We got more money and I get to eat what I want.
Oh man,
What
you're
can I
doing
say,
good
man? That's the
though.
fucking truth of it, man. That's the fucking truth of it right there. You know,
Oh, but
you
you're
know,
doing
that's a
so
terrible thing
good.
to say, but it's the fucking truth.
Yeah. I mean, you married her, therefore you got to eat what she eats. I mean, really.
Oh, dude, for the first 2 years, man, It was like high tension in the house because I'd come home and what the fuck is that smell? Oh man, we used to go around. Like you don't ever fucking cook that shit in this house again, man. You fucking out of your mind.
Oh, you gotta enjoy it though. I mean, you married
When you
into
come
it.
home from
It's a
working,
recipe.
from working your ass off, you don't want to come home to some stinky ass shit, and then some food you can't even fucking eat. I'm telling you, it raises tensions in the house.
Yeah, yeah, I understand.
You know, my daughter, she'll eat Chinese food or American food now. I mean, she's well acclimated. She loves my cooking. She loves her mama's cooking. And then, you know, I'll cook something and I'll ask my wife, what do you think? She'll say, so-so. You know, and then my wife will cook something and she'll ask me, what do you think? And sometimes it's good and sometimes it's so-so, man. Like, you know,
Well,
at
introduce
least
them
it wasn't terrible like it used to
or something. Thai cooking or you know, Thai's not too bad. I like roasted duck. You know, it's deep fried duck.
That's
Yeah.
fucking dumb. Hanging everywhere in China. Those roasted duck. Everybody eats duck out there. Eat more duck out there than they eat chickens, I think. What do they do? They must raise them ducks out there, huh? To have so many of them hanging everywhere. Everywhere you look, there's fucking hanging ducks, you know, with a light on them.
Wow.
You know, the light to keep them hot. There's so many people in China, dude. I mean, this is where there's skyscrapers everywhere. Where I was at in Chong, this is the middle of fucking China, Chongqing. Skyscrapers everywhere, as far as you can see, and anywhere there isn't skyscrapers, there's a crane building one. I ain't shitting you. And fucking, so when you're walking down the street, there's like thousands of shops selling the same thing, just because there's so many people there.
Gotta love duck though. You gotta love duck.
I don't like duck at all, actually. I don't like chicken either. I just ain't too fond of eating birds. I don't know, for some reason. You know, a good smoked turkey leg, though, I'll go for that.
Smoked turkey, all right. Smoked beef.
Hang on a sec. I gotta go get the beer. Spell by and be right back. I'll grab two.
Alright. And away he goes. Guy got a shoe rack back there.
But dude, this will be like the first night I've been able to sit and get drunk and not have to worry about getting up for probably 2 months straight.
Wow.
Because my wife works Saturday morning, she works Sunday morning. I work tomorrow night, so I mean, but my wife's off tomorrow, but the last fucking every Monday she's wanting to go do something, you know. And I was like, no, this Monday we ain't doing nothing. I don't have to be anywhere till 3:30 in the afternoon to get H&R Block to get my fucking taxes filed. But then I gotta go to work tomorrow. But I mean, I'm fine to get to sleep, you know, or actually get drunk and get to sleep. Because you know you gotta cut yourself off, man, if you gotta drive. So it's like, fuck.
Wow.
You know, next month we're gonna give my wife a car. Next month we're gonna get my wife her own car. She finally did get her license, but she still can't drive. She just paid some Chinese guy to give her the fucking thing, you know, the testimony that she can drive. There's so many, you know, DMV is so bad out here, dude, that they subcontract out the driving test because they ain't got time to give anybody anything, you know.
Wow.
And my wife just paid some Chinese guy $60, and boom, she got the fucking thing. And now she got a license.
I thought she was learning to drive.
I was trying to teach her, dude. I mean, she can. I mean, obviously, well, she passed the test good enough for this Chinese guy, right? So fuck it, she can drive. The problem is we got to go buy her a brand new car. Well, not brand new. We're gonna buy a used car, but I mean, dude, you seen the prices of fucking cars, man? You know, they wanted $14,000 for the car I got now, and I'll have it paid off next month finally. And I talked them down to 11.9. And it was 5 years old, and now it's fucking with a 2006, so now it's still 9 years old. What? Yeah. But you know, I seen my car on the lot we were looking at the other day. They still want fucking like 10.9 for it.
10.9.
Yeah, it's fucking 9 years old, dude.
Damn.
The cars out here in Denver are fucking outrageous, man. I mean, my wife really wants like a Toyota RAV4 or a 4Runner. I'm like, fuck, man. You know, she's all worried about gas mileage and shit. I said, well, you fucking ain't gonna get no gas mileage with them cars. Fucking 4Runner uses more gas than my fucking 300.
Wow.
She just can't get a grip on it. You know, if you want good gas mileage, you gotta buy a fucking car. You know, you can't buy a fucking SUV and get good gas mileage, man. Well, I want an SUV that gets good gas mileage. I'm like, oh, you live in Fantasyland, man. Look, brother, here you are.
Wow.
She thinks my car gets bad gas mileage. And shit, my car actually gets like 28 miles a gallon on the highway, which is pretty damn good.
Should be cheap now. Since
Yeah,
they
oh,
went
it's a
down
lot
to
cheaper. A
$40.
lot cheaper than it was. Dude, I filled up my gas tank today. And usually I just thought about this earlier, like probably about an hour ago. I tell you. And I hopped in my car, started up. I didn't even look at the gas gauge. I just fucking went and did what I had to do, and then it was like, I still don't even know how much I got in there because the pressure's off now. You know, the pressure of gas is off. You understand?
Yeah.
Because it's fucking half the cost it was. But it was $2.19 for fucking mid-grade here, but it's still fucking pretty cheap. I know instead of giving them 20, I'd give them 25 because I know it's going up. So. But fuck, dude, it used to cost me $60, $70 a week in gas. Easy, maybe sometimes even 80. Because I'd be driving to work and back, and then giving my wife a ride to work and back. She finally started riding the bus, dude, which fucking helped out a lot because fuck, I was getting fucking 3 hours sleep a day, and I just couldn't handle anymore.
Wow.
But she's riding the bus to work now and back. And it makes her days fucking 14 hours long, but I mean, it was making my fucking sleep 3 hours, you know. Fucking, it was driving me nuts.
Wow. Are you in China? Is that where you're at?
No, I'm here in Denver, man.
And it takes that long to get from point
Well,
A.
she works 12 hours, dude.
Wow.
She works 12 hours. Well, when she rides the bus, she only stays till 9, which would be like 11 hours. At a massage shop, right? And she's giving massages. She works like 11-hour day, and she's giving massages for 7 to 9 hours of that every fucking day. I mean, non-stop massages for 7 or 9 hours of that 11-hour day.
That's a lot.
I don't know how she fucking does it, dude. It's fucking.
Oh, no.
I mean, she'd come home and her hands fucking hurt so bad. And fuck, I felt so sorry for him. You know, and he got a hot water bottle that she fucking just grips all the time to keep her hands hot. Now she's saying the pain's going away, but she's lost a little feeling in her fingertips. So.
Wow.
But she's obviously not going to quit, so. She found her little niche, you know. Shit, someday she makes more money than me, bro. You know, and I make, $18.75 an hour or something like that. That's been so long since fucking new guy. I haven't had a raise in like 5 fucking years.
Yeah, I understand. And it's like, it sucks.
Yep.
I know. I work with Bowen for a contractor for.
You still working there? I heard you say you quit the other day on a hang up.
Yeah, I just ran out of work and they showed me the door and let me go. And there I went. Because,
That sucks, man.
and they just took me to the door and say, I hope you have luck out there.
That's gratitude for you.
Oh, I know. Yeah, oh, man. Okay, I got $3,000
New
under my
gratitude.
belt.
So, new gratitude. Okay.
Yeah, I got $3,000 in my belt, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'll find something
It's going to
better.
matter when that $3,000 runs out.
In about 5 months or so. Yeah.
You can live off $3,000 for 5 months. I couldn't even
I
live
don't
off that for
have.
1 month, dude.
I live at home. That was the secret. I live at home.
Yeah, I know. And I know you're taking
with
care of your
my
mom.
mom. I'm taking care of my mom. It's kind of like a side job.
I'm sure it is.
Paid for it, but I take care of her.
Yeah.
She can't hear. She's losing her sight, and I'm like, okay, I gotta stay here and take care of mom. The youngest.
They just hope they leave the house to you in your will, because in the will, that would suck if they didn't leave
Being
the house.
youngest of the family, you know how it is. You're the youngest of the family. You're the one that's responsible.
Nah, are you fucking serious? You think the oldest should be responsible? The oldest gets fucking everything. The oldest should be responsible.
The oldest is
In the old days, the
California.
oldest person, the oldest fucking kid got all everything.
Yeah.
You know? Like, if you want to share, that's your business. But I mean,
But I have to do it because I'm the youngest, and I feel responsible to take care.
well, I think
dad
you feel
died.
responsible because nobody else is fucking doing it.
Well, my dad died
Not because you're the youngest.
Last year on Valentine's
I remember,
Day.
brother. I remember.
He died on
His
Valentine's
brother's
Day,
down for a long time.
and now I gotta take care of my mom. And it falls on the youngest. It always does. And the youngest.
Yeah. Well, I keep telling my dad, but you know, he wants to get rid of his house. He just don't want to take care of it no more. And I understand that. And he's like, I don't want to live up there because the schools fucking suck dick. You know, and I want my daughter to get a half-assed decent education. Yeah. You know, I don't know. Like, and he was talking about looking into some assisted care program and shit. And like,
I am the insistent
I don't
care
want to live up there
program.
in his house because, I mean, I tell him, you know, I want to tell him, go ahead and sell it and you come move in with me, because me and my wife want to buy a house now. So we're looking into it. My daughter's like, man, it's only $300,000, Daddy. Only $300,000? Are you out of your fucking mind? It's like, fuck, you know. She wants to move with her where her school is, and it's like, fuck, you probably can't afford to live in that area. You know, it's a good school. They're gonna accept us anyway. misfit family, you know.
I understand.
You know, I just want to get a fucking decent house. I don't even care where it is. I don't care if it's even a fixer-upper, man, because I can work on shit, you know. Our house payment is low. You know, we're paying $1,000 a month for a house, and fucking you got all kinds of money to fucking fix it up, you know. But now if you're paying $2,000 for a house, you ain't got the money to fucking do shit, you know.
Yeah, it's terrible out there.
Yep. It's getting worse. They say I've seen some shit. Hyperinflation is going to hit this year. I mean, fuck. What? You mean it doesn't hit already? Fuck, man. You can't even buy a fucking pound of hamburger for $5 now. Are you fucking kidding me? Hyperinflation hasn't kicked in already? Fucking nuts.
35-cent hamburger is now $5.
Yeah, remember it used to be the 19-cent hamburger stand or something like that?
Oh, I used to buy hamburgers for like 35 cents, and it was like, oh, that was great. It's like, eating at White Castle, and White Castle burgers were like 18 cents, and now they're $1 something, and it's like, really?
We don't have White Castle out here. I don't know what you're talking about. I've eaten them.
White Castle just went out scope. It's like, really? That much for a hamburger? Over $1 for a hamburger?
Fucking big around, right? White Castle burger's about this fucking big around.
Yeah, I know. It has holes in meat. they put holes in there and make it lighter. And I'm sitting there going, you're charging as much as a regular hamburger at McDonald's, which doesn't have any holes in it, but you're charging that, and you give me jalapeno cheese on it. Okay, it's a biscuit.
Yeah, you better off getting a McDonald's biscuit in the morning. All that food's so fucking trashy, dude. You seen those videos or heard of that shit where like you could leave a McDonald's hamburger sitting out in the open for like a fucking year and it doesn't even disintegrate?
Oh yeah, I saw that video. I've had this for 2 years and here it is. It looks the same as it did 2 years ago. Wow. You have to go, wow.
Thank God we some real food in this house.
Yeah.
Right now I'm cooking lamb neck stew, brother.
Oh, lamb.
The crock pot right behind me. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can see it. It's like that. It's a crock pot sitting on that chair.
Yeah.
I found some lamb necks and it was like $2.99 a pound. It was like, it looked like there was a lot of meat on these lamb necks. Like, fuck, I'll buy that shit. I took it home, cooked it. I started it last night.
I love grilling it.
Cooking all day, and then I just threw the vegetables in now, and then in the morning I'm going to shut it off. When my wife gets up, that's why I shut it off. Or keep it on warm, you know, and then it should be fucking killed.
I love lamb when you put lemon juice over it while you're grilling it in the smoker, and it takes the wild taste out of it, and it's really good.
There ain't much of a wild taste in lamb anyway.
Not anymore. No, they actually are putting them down better, I guess. I don't know.
So many people in this world, man, they just gotta fucking slaughter animals endlessly. You know?
Yeah.
Which is really a bad thing, but I gotta eat, right? What do you do?
Yeah, I always remember lamb having a wild taste to it, so I always
It
put
has a
lemon
little wild
juice.
taste to it. There's a little
Well,
wild, but
lemon juice,
not like deer or
that's a
something, you know?
Greek way. That's
Like, not like deer or something. God, it's like super fucking wild taste, you know? It tastes like sagebrush, you know? Eating deer reminds me of eating sagebrush.
it can be done if they shoot the deer right and it doesn't run. It
And
drops.
it also has to be done with the way they skin or they cut the meat. Because if you're rubbing against the bone, I guess it really gets really fucking wild taste. But if you're cutting the meat just a little bit off the bone, then it doesn't taste so fucking wild. That's what I heard. That's what I learned when living in Montana. That's all I can tell you. 'Cause I never shot a deer, so I don't really fucking know.
Or you got to drop them on their spot. If they run, they get adrenaline in their
Right,
meat,
right.
and that's what makes
If
the
you get a
wild
nice
taste.
clean shot, then you're good. Yeah, absolutely. Just drop on the spot, you know. But
And that's how you have to do it.
everybody say shoot him in the neck, shoot him in the neck. And it's like fuck, well, fuck, they're gonna run, you know. Shoot him in the fucking head. I always thought, you know.
Yeah, I mean, human head, they drop right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck, their brain's only like the size of an apple or something, you know.
Oh yeah, human head, break their back or whatever with a gunshot, and they drop, and they don't get to run. That's good. That's good stuff.
But in Montana, everybody shoots for the neck. But I guess if you get him in the neck, you're gonna get him regardless. Whereas which is a bigger target. Whereas if you try to shoot him in the head, you might miss. You know what I mean?
That's true. I mean, you have to be a Marxist. I mean, you have to be able to aim and hit the target. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm a fucking good shot, dude. I'm a good shot. I said I've been shooting so fucking long, like there's nowhere to go fucking shoot anymore. Unless you gotta pay some fucking money.
Yeah, I know. They charge. I can't believe they charge you to kill something that's a pest. I mean, right now, where I'm at, deer walk down the street in downtown my town.
Are
They
you serious?
walk around. Yeah, they walk around. They
Wow.
call
Could be
them
dangerous. Could be
town
dangerous.
deer. And they're
Town
walking
deer.
around.
Are you fucking kidding me? You're shitting me, right?
Oh, they walking. I've driven down the street, and they're in the medium where there's bushes and stuff, and they're standing there as I drive downtown. They're in the medium. They're not in the street. I can't run them over or anything. They're off and looking at me when I drive by, and I go, really? I started doing cow things in my head. Cow comes to mind, Cow from South Park. And
Yeah.
it's like, really? Really? And I'm sitting there going, really? And they're walking across the street. They're walking across the street. There's like a 10-point deer and stuff walking across the street. And I'm like, we haven't hunted those down yet. It's after deer season. They're all over the place. There's deer everywhere. Man. I mean, some of them look scrawny and stuff, like they're underfed or something.
Well, obviously, if they're wandering through the city looking for food, they're obviously underfed.
Yeah, true.
They said the genocide's coming, brother. Of not just humans, but of everything.
Have to eat those soon. Soon you'll be eating that city deer, as they call them. They call them the town deer or whatever.
Fuck them.
They eat them. I mean,
Well, like, you'll be lucky to find some roadkill, man. I'm sure of that.
right. Get that rattle going.
Hell yeah, it's my night off, brother. Woo! I'm fucking happy. I'm gonna get up tomorrow till fucking 2 o'clock at least.
Nowhere to be, nowhere to go.
Oh, must be nice.
Oh yeah, you're in between jobs and your contractor basically. This happens.
That's how my wife did. They give her a 1099 fund. Ready to file taxes yet. She finally got that shit back today or a couple of days ago. I got an appointment set up for tomorrow, 3:30. Otherwise, I could sleep till fucking 4 o'clock.
No.
That shit done.
Sleep till 4 o'clock.
I'm serious, dude. I fucking need some sleep, man. I'm fucking live on 3-4 hours of sleep a day.
Wow. I try to get 6 hours. I try to get 6 hours.
I would fucking pray for 6 hours a day. Hey, man. I could live on 6 hours a day. No problem. Oh, hang on, Spellbinder. Gotta get another beer. Or 2.
Okay. I'll hang out. I have nothing. I have nowhere to go. Nothing to do. Nowhere to go. Nothing to do. Nowhere to go. Nothing to do. There you are. Arg. Go put his earphones back in and go arg.
What's
Yeah,
up?
I have nowhere to go and nothing to do, so I am here.
Is there any work out there, brother? At all? Is there anywhere? I know it took you a long time to find that job there at Boeing, right? And is there any other work out there you can find?
Not this time, and it doesn't really matter. I have over $3,000 this drift on. So I'm drifting right now on $3,000.
No, I was wondering if there's any other, like, if there's any work out there at all. Where you at? In, like, Ohio or something, right?
Yeah, it's electrical. I'm looking for electrical work, doing electrician type stuff. But I'm looking for this specific job. I have the money to filter out these other jobs and say, I want to have a specific job. It's February. If I have to go out and work out and do, roughing on a electrical job where you have to go out there and bang in boxes in the snow and the cold, I'll wait.
You don't get paid for it, right?
Yeah, I can wait till March. I really do. I have plenty of money to wait till March when it starts getting warmer again, and I can go out and play the game in that. And see, I don't want to go out there and have
I just can't sit still like that. You're sitting still, you know what I mean? That's cool if you can do it, but I just can't do it. I could never sit still.
You understand? It's cold. It's.
Oh, I understand. You're fucking a lot colder than I am. Shit, dude.
1 degree. It's 1 degree outside.
Like 70 degrees here in Denver, dude. 70 degrees. Like 2 days ago, it was 70 degrees here in Denver.
Wow. It's nice and warm out in there. I'm at 1 degree right now. Right now, it's 1 degree.
Oh shit, are you serious? Let me see what it is here. Yeah.
1 degree, 53% humidity, and that's cold. That's too cold for me to go out and bang boxes on the side of a 2x4. And I can wait. I can wait. I have the money to wait and wait till it gets warmer.
Right now it's 28 here. 28 degrees. Pretty warm. It's snowing though. A little bit. Nothing serious.
28. That's cold too. See,
Well,
my whole idea is
is.
my whole idea is that I can work in warmer temperatures, save up money, and when it gets cold again and I get laid off or something, I have money to fall back on. I always have money to fall back on. And
that's a nice plan. Some that don't always work that way.
I know.
You know
I'm
what? I
like
know it. You know what? I know it. It's like,
yeah, it's a summer worker. I work in the summer and I take off in the fall and winter. And I sit back
you
and
like
go,
that.
oh yeah,
You're living in your mama's house. You're doing that. You know?
it's seasonal.
You want to move out of
called-
that experience, you gotta give a little more effort.
Yeah, I'm a seasonal worker. I don't work seasons anyway. And I'm
Yeah,
able to
that's
get
fine. That's the
contracted.
thing. But if you want to move out of that thing, you gotta give a little more effort. You gotta fucking work a little harder.
Yeah, I know.
You know, after your mama dies, and you know, you'll have to pay taxes on the house probably. That's probably about what, $3,000 a month or $3,000 a year or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shit, I mean, you can take it easy if you want, but I mean, I don't know. I ain't getting nothing from my family. My dad's already sold his house now, just to get by, you know, because you only get Social Security. You know, fucking
I know.
insurance is so fucking high, you know.
I know.
Medical insurance and shit is ridiculous.
I know hell is coming to me, but I don't know when. Hell is coming.
Coming to all of us.
That's a hell.
I say,
And I
I
know
say
you're
soon,
talking
man. You
about.
know, I would never give it a year because the years just keep going on and on and on, don't they?
Yeah, maybe I smoke myself with tobacco to death and never have to worry about it. And drop dead.
That's a terrible death, bro. That's a terrible death.
It happened sooner than I wish, but, you know, life is only
You ain't nowhere near dying.
to
So
hell.
you ain't nowhere near dying, and neither am I. I mean, we both know it. So.
It's a short. I mean, I'm alcoholic like you, and I'm alcoholic, and I wish I was smoking dope instead of drinking, but they took that away from me.
Fuck, dude, you fucking smoke dope just like me, and then you'd still fucking drink. And that's just the way it is. Fucking admit it.
Not as much. I swear to
not as
you,
much.
I would only have a couple of beers a night.
Dude,
with
depends
it.
on what kind of weed you're smoking. If you're smoking some sativa, that shit wires you out like a motherfucker. If you're smoking some, every time I fucking do this, I never forget the other kind of weed. The indica, that'll put you to sleep. So I made a mistake. I went and bought the fucking sativa. And I bought a fucking gram of hash for Christmas, dude. I told her about that.
I used to
fuck, no.
Well, I used to only
I
smoke.
walked down there and I paid
cigarettes
with a
night.
goddamn credit card. Give me some fucking weed, motherfucker. And they gave it to me. It was fucking hilarious, you know? After years of fucking arresting me for it and shit, you know? Fucking pigs.
Pigs. Fucking pigs. I know. Fucking bastards take your freedom away.
Yeah. I was arrested for having hash in Montana. It was my 5th fucking felony, dude. 5th fucking felony. I was only like fucking 16 years old.
See how they
I
are?
had 5 fucking felonies by the time I was 16 years old. I was like, fuck you, motherfuckers. But you know what? That shit got... It doesn't haunt me today. Because back in those days, nobody gave a fuck, you know? Not like these kids nowadays, where if you got a felony when you're like 12 years old, that shit fucking haunts you for the rest of your motherfucking life. It's like, fuck that.
Okay. Yeah. Exactly. It's like
It's fucking bullshit, man, is what it is. It's like, fuck, man. You gotta give kids a break, man. They don't know what the fuck they're doing yet. Drop that shit, you know? Once you're 18, it should be like a brand new start, I think. Boom. Yeah, you learn a couple lessons, you know? You fucking learned a couple lessons, you fucked up, and boom. But it shouldn't haunt you the rest of your entire fucking life, you know? For
Yeah, I
God's sake, dude. Give the kids a break.
do this. They do that and they come after you for it. And it's wrong. Marijuana should have been legalized.
It should have
In
never been
1970s.
illegalized. You know, it was always legal. It should have never been illegalized, you know?
Or the alcohol.
God, fucking goddamn plant, you know?
No,
Fuck.
what's doing it?
Can
It's
you
the
fucking
alcohol
legalize a
company.
goddamn plant?
That's it. It's just a plant. It's just a plant. If I want to go out and eat night berries and die off of that, they won't care if I eat deadly nightshade.
No.
But if you go out and
They'll worship you
Oh
after
my
that.
God.
Oh my God, this is one of the new gods of the new world. He fucking killed himself just to save the rest of us. Oh my God, let's worship this motherfucker. Seriously, dude, that's what would happen.
they took a plant that was a healer, and I know a song from the Mad Indians known as Corporate Avengers. If you listen to their music, you understand. This is what's happening.
Corporate Avengers, huh?
Our Corporate Avengers. Just look it up on the internet. You'll find them on YouTube.
I forget.
Corporate Avengers talk about marijuana and everything. And they think God made this plant in the universe. Therefore, God should be prosecuted for the use of this plant. It's a natural plant, and they go into a song about it. And after his speech, I understand. It's like God made it, people use it, government put people in cages for it. It's a plant. It's something God made.
I haven't seen it. I want to go watch it now. Sure. I'll watch it tomorrow.
Yeah, look up Corporate Avenger. It's
I got it wrote down. I got it wrote down, brother. I got it written down.
a Corporate Avenger. Okay, you know it.
Yeah.
There it is.
I'll check
And
it out.
you check their music out. These Indians, I call them the Mad Indians because they're mad, because they talked about how the Christian church, I mean, maybe the Catholics came in and said, in proclamation, they came in, there's a proclamation in Latin and told the Indians, we're going to kill you and we're going to kill all your children and smash their heads against the rocks if you don't believe that Pope is God's, sent. And oh, you just got to hear it. It's wild. It's the first
The Pope
album.
is the Antichrist, brother. The Pope is the Antichrist. You know that, right?
Oh yeah, I already realized that a long time ago.
Well, then it should be nothing new. You know.
But it's these mad Indians who are Indians who made a rock group, and they put themselves together called
They're gonna kill
Corporate
the real
Avengers.
Christians too, brother. They're gonna kill the real Christians too, brother.
Oh yeah.
If you believe in Christ, man, you fucking dead, brother. That's all there is to it. You know, all I want to do is take out as many of the motherfuckers as I can with me. That's all I can tell you.
Right.
When they come knocking on my door, I'm gonna shoot motherfuckers as fast as I can fucking load. And fuck it. Boom.
God made
Take
it.
to me no goddamn
People
fucking
use it. People put government. People put. God made it. People use it. Government put people in cages for it, and that's one of the main lyrics of that song. Is it's a plant. It's just a plant. I can go out and take deadly nightshade, and they won't do nothing for me to stop me. But if I smoke a joint, they're gonna put me in prison for it. Really? Really? Over a plant? Come on. There's other drugs out there more potent and more deadly.
Actually, if it's just fucking non-regulated drugs, the fucking people, it would fucking wear off, dude. It would wear off.
Marijuana.
It's like, wow, that drug gets really fucked up. Well, I don't want to be fucked up like that. And fucking people would just fucking naturally walk away from it. And fucking, I mean, people that would love to do it will fucking kill themselves. And fuck it. And that's the way it should be. It should just be fucking let it go.
Exactly. That's what I have heard from many, many talk show hosts who actually came out and said, well, if they're stupid enough to take, heroin and take all these other drugs like cocaine and stuff, and it kills them, they deserve to die. Let them die. And to me, it should be part of the population control program, but no,
we obviously need one, right?
May be cured of something. May be cured.
Should be the first goal first. Kill off as many losers as you can possibly find, and then move on to the next directive. Something that's fucking disgusting, honesty and fucking tranquilliness. I mean, I believe there's too many people in this world. There is, but I mean,
there is. But
something
I'm
that could
alcohol.
be discussed in honesty,
something
and not
punitive.
fucking hidden behind some fucking new world order agenda crap. Where it's going to be their way or no way. Fuck that.
Yeah. I think that marijuana is a cure and not the sin, and alcohol kills, and it's not the solution, and they want that. They want you to be in there. Yeah.
Well, enough people fucking raise enough hell because marijuana become illegal in this country, almost.
Did you know that they legalized marijuana in District of Criminals? I mean, D.C.
No way.
So all the senators and all the congressmen are going to be able to smoke a joint, but yet the rest of the country that isn't legalized.
That's fucking insane, dude.
It
That's
is.
insane.
It's totally insane. And I sit back and I agree. But yet
That
DC,
can't be fucking
you go to
real.
DC, you're
Are you
going
serious?
to have it as a recreational drug. It's a recreational drug, like alcohol. You know, smoke a couple of joints.
Well, I don't know if you ever seen that movie Animal Farm, but that don't surprise me.
Yeah.
You ever seen the movie Animal Farm?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that
That
explains
surprise
it
me.
all. We are more important than the others. We are more, purer than they are. We are more.
We
Yeah.
can't sleep. We need to sleep.
The
Whereas you
pigs.
don't.
Yeah, it's all about the pigs. It's all about the pigs. They're the ones on the farm that said they are more important. And they were smoking cigars and everything, and that movie. I thought that was the most amazing movie ever came out.
Yeah.
The pigs have it all. They're trough, they're in the trough.
You talk, plates. Well, they like the commandment. Now shall not eat off of plates.
It blows me away. It really does. It really does. It really blows me away that they had the attitude that they were more important than the rest of the animals. The horse who got crippled and the rest. I watched that movie and I was sad about the horse who was trying to save the mill.
Taking out the glue factory and shit. Yeah. Yep.
He was trying to save the mill and he got crippled off to the glue farm. Send him off to the glue farm. It was like, no, that's not what's supposed to happen. It's like the people coming back from Afghanistan and everything. All these people who actually went out, thought they were fighting for a reason, finding out they're fighting for a corporation, and they come back crippled. And now we have to give donations because our government can't give them money to keep them well or fix them up. That
But they can
is,
fucking pay fucking back taxes to fucking Mexicans for the last 3 years. Never even fucking lived here before. Fuck that. Fuck you. Fuck that. Fuck this bullshit.
oh yeah, they're giving the Mexicans coming in this country. They got more
They're not
rights
saying that
than
you
we
work a
do.
year here, then you can file for 3 years back taxes. It's like, fuck that. And they collect that child, what do you call it? Whatever the fuck this shit is.
Anchor babies, or
But fucking 3 years worth of fucking child. So any Mexicans got to go move here who's got 3 kids. You can go move here and get $18,000 fucking dollars
well,
back taxes. It's like, fuck that.
fuck that. Exactly. It's like they're more important than the people who
But you know what?
were born
You
here.
heard the story, and you'll never hear it again. And fucking, this shit is really happening, dude. This shit is really fucking happening.
Well, yeah, they're more important than we are. We are the new Indians. Think of it that way.
Got to stop.
I've been doing
It's
that
got
for
to
5
stop.
years.
Who's gonna fucking take back our country?
The new Indians have to take back the country.
I
But
don't know who the new Indians are, but fucking,
we are the
that's
new
who's gonna
Indians.
do it. I'm one
You're
of them,
the
man.
new
'Cause, like,
Indian. You're
fucking sick of it.
You're the new Indian. I'm the new Indian. We're all the new Indian. We were born here. just like the Indians were. And when we went out and conquered this country from East Coast to West Coast, now we are the new Indians. There we are. We are the new Indian, and we're living in
Yeah,
America.
well, most of the fucking new Indians are living in the fucking Twilight Zone, because most of them don't even know what the fuck's going on.
True, I agree. They don't know what's going on because they haven't been awakened yet. But they're starting to wake up because a way Abomination has been working. Abomination. I call him Abomination with an A.
Amen.
And
The first thing I could say is Abomination. You can't get fucking any more fucking obvious than that.
no,
How fucking obvious you gotta be?
I know. And they're out there and they're playing this game with the mainstream media, which I don't even watch anymore. I'd stop watching it because they're out there saying, well, we got ISIS out there. We got fear. They're in your closet. They're under your bed. They're somewhere. And I don't agree with that. I don't agree that these people are ISIS. You know what I think about these people in the Middle East? They're
Fuck, I think half of
casualties.
it's fucking fake anyway, dude.
It's casualties. They
I think
kill
half of it is fake
civilians.
anyway.
Or they kill more
Half of
civilians
it's
than they
fake
do
anyway.
terrorists.
I do.
I mean, when you have say a wedding, it's happening, and they send a cruise missile in, and it blows up everybody. Well, we got the terrorists that was in that group. Really? A wedding? You gotta think about
I'm fucked up, dude.
it. It's really fucked up. And they blew all those people up. 200 people died to get
If you knew where these
terrorists,
motherfuckers
they
were, you
say.
could have fucking isolated them out somewhere, you know? If you got that good of surveillance, that you know where everybody is at all the time, then you should have been able to isolate that fucking attack, you know?
Exactly. They should be, they know this. If their CIA and NSA is working, or NSA is about us, nothing about terrorists. It's about the public realizing that our government's corrupt to the core, and that's all it is. It really is. The NSA is after us and not after terrorists. Or they would caught these terrorists, they would stop these
No,
terrorists.
they fucking fund these fucking terrorists. Hang on, so I gotta take a leak, dude. Hang on just a second, right, brother?
Okay. People are dying because of the government. Why? Why is that happening? Why are we having to suffer and being called the terrorist when we're not the terrorist? We never were the terrorists, but they want to take us out. There you go. If you don't realize it, you're not paying attention. And that's the name of the game. We are the terrorists, not the terrorists. The people are. Why, you ask? Oh, so simple. It's screwed up. We don't like what our government's doing. Therefore, we become the terrorists to our government. Don't go along with them. Don't ask them anything. They are the evil ones that cause all that we're in. Look at the history. You'll understand.
Still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Alright, brother. What's going on, man?
I'm wondering why we don't got more people on here. I don't know why.
I'm glad there ain't, dude. There's just been fucking arguing for me, man.
I guess
still
Sunday
hates me
night.
on this motherfucker. I was like, I don't give a fuck. You know what? Whatever.
Wow. Oh no. Where's your circles? I have nobody. Public, I have nobody. But I do have 119 followers.
I'm up to like 138 now or something like that. I post a lot of crazy shit. I don't know if you know saying shit like that. Probably ain't got time on the computer. But
I want to bring them in, wake them up. Somebody's got to wake up somebody. Might as well wake them up. I mean,
who's
oh,
that?
119 followers.
Oh.
And we're all alone unless we wake up somebody who can wake up somebody else who can wake up somebody else and know what's going on. I don't even watch Fox News anymore. It's propaganda.
I haven't watched TV, dude, in fucking years.
Yeah,
I swear to God, I have not watched TV in years.
When I watch it, all I see is all I see is a bunch of propaganda anyway.
That's all it is. It's propaganda. It's like, fuck it.
They're paid millions of dollars to lie to
Look at
people.
Brian Williams, dude, man. I mean, you know, I look at Drudge Report, right? I do get my news from somewhere, obviously, right? I get my news from Drudge Report, RT, and some other places. But I mean, look at that Brian Williams, man. What a lame fucking fag. And then fucking, they still ain't even fired his ass. He'll be back in 6 months. Oh, Brian Williams, oh, yeah, we don't believe you, motherfucker. Yeah,
I tell you, one person you should actually go to is What Really Happened. One word. What Really Happened.com. And it's Mike Rivero, and he will tell you the truth. I've been following after him.
I've listened to Mike Rivera before. I know who he is.
And I don't follow nobody but him.
WhatReallyHappened.com?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me write that shit down. I'll forget it.
And he has articles on there that you won't find anywhere else because he gains these articles together and says, this is the truth of what's going on. Ukraine and Ukraine, or wherever the capital is not telling the truth.
Yeah.
They're saying Russia is coming in and attacking and everything. It's not real. It's not real. They're not attacking. Russia's not attacking. Actually, Putin's been the best chess player I've ever seen on the news as far as attacking a country. He's been a chess player. He's been sitting back.
Obviously, they're not attacking them anyway. But they were, I mean, that was never the scene. They were attacking them. It was their own government trying to take the eastern side back.
Oh yeah, saying the Easterns, who are the civilians, who want to go to Russia because their government
Right?
is
Why
a puppet
not?
government. It's a puppet government. It was put in there by
Us, I know.
yeah, and they were trying to switch over to Russia because Russia's playing the good guy right now, and they're saying, "Well, come on over, and we'll protect you." And that's what Russia has been up to. They're not really the bad guy. In a way, they're the good guy. I mean, you have to look at Putin
Oh,
himself
I
as a
understand.
character.
Dude, I take my country fucking completely unbiased. That's all I can say. Because I mean, I don't like what my country's doing, so I'm totally unbiased with my own country, what it's doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
exactly.
fucking do not like what my country's doing. To be
I
honest
don't
with
like Abomination running our country. He's an
you. Me neither.
abomination. He's not even American. He
It's not even
never
a
got
man.
he never got his citizenship back from Asia. When he
Motherfucker
came
ain't
back
even
to
human,
Hawaii,
motherfucker. He's not even human, dude.
he's
Like
not
an
even.
alien or something.
Yeah,
I'm serious, man. You know what? I know it. We all know it. Motherfucker's not even human.
it's amazing what I've seen Obama do, and he has a ring on him that he's married to a guy.
Yeah.
I
Michael, yeah.
wonder if the guy is his wife.
I've seen a picture. Somebody posted a picture of a fucking Obama and his wife on the internet, and I said, "Wow, that's a great picture. I never seen Michael look so good." I said,
There's a guy. You look at it, and it's a guy. It really is. She has the head twice the size of a female.
"Fuck,
I mean, I
man, she's
watched
fucking
all the
bigger than
videos.
fucking.
I've seen it.
She's bigger than Obama. Obama's probably a fucking woman."
Obama is he's not a woman, but he's a guy married to a guy who's a
God, yeah, a woman.
transvestite.
Guy married to a guy who's a woman.
Michelle was a
He's a
woman
fucking piece of shit,
of a
man.
guy.
Fucking American citizens get caught by ISIS. What do we do? Nothing. What did Jordan do? They cut that pilot. They fucking killed every fucking goddamn ISIS fucking one they had fucking captured, you know? But fuck, what does America do? We do nothing. We let fucking people out of Gitmo.
Oh, man,
Remember
not
that
doing,
still, man.
doing sheep herders.
Going down fast, food. Still there, brother?
Yeah.
All right, man. Hey, it's great to talk to you, Still Partner. It's great that I can sit and talk with you like one-on-one. That's great. You know, it's like most people fucking come in here and then they fucking instantly attack me. And it's like, okay. That's why I just stayed out of these things.
I don't know why they attack you. What the hell are they attacking you for?
I don't know.
You're
But, I don't know,
sensational.
but it's like,
You make the leather hats and everything, and it's great. I like that.
some people just don't appreciate art. That's all I can tell you.
I just don't understand. That's why I like you, because I don't understand why they hate you. And that's like, why do they hate him? I like him. I'm his friend, and they should all join in with me, but no, they don't. They just go off on their own way. And you're
It doesn't
right.
matter. I could care fucking less if anybody likes me at all. You know, I got a happy life, dude. I'm telling you. You know, I married my wife, Dinah, brought her back here, and I've had a happy life ever since. And people just don't like to see that. You know, people just don't like to see anybody fucking happy. They want you all down in the dumps with them, and it's like, I'm sorry, man, I'm not down in the dumps. You know, I was down in the dumps about 3 months ago. When I finally fucking went up on my wife. It's like, man, you fucking better find a fucking job or we're gonna go under. And she did. Fucking, now she's making as much money as me, dude. And it's like, wow, amazing, fucking totally amazing.
I don't understand that. I really don't. I like you as a character. Your job that you do. You make hats. You make nice
Well, I don't
hats.
make hats, dude. It's just, that was, you know, something I was doing on the side. I work in the warehouse. That's what I do. And, but, you know, if we get this house, dude, I'm gonna have my own room. You know, because I'm not gonna buy a bedroom and ain't got at least 3 fucking rooms or 4 rooms in that motherfucker. And one of them is gonna be just mine. You know what I mean?
Man cave. Man cave. I'm gonna have my man cave.
There, I'm gonna have my fucking big fucking fat stereo in there, and I'm gonna have my fucking leather fucking bench for working on leather in that motherfucker.
That's your man cave. I agree. You have to have your man cave. I mean, you gotta have your real space where you can. Your man cave.
Disappear from my daughter. God, she's like, fuck. I need to get away from her sometimes. My wife, I never get tired of my wife, but I get really tired of my daughter.
I'm getting tired of
That's a
your
terrible thing to
daughter.
say, but I mean, listen.
Oh, come on. You gotta cuddle with her and make her feel she sees you as a god, you know.
She's 14 years old, dude. She's a teenager now. It's like, she ain't into fucking hugging daddy no more or any of that crap, you know. So it's just fine, but I understand. You know, as we go through our lives, you know, you go through fucking phases, right?
Okay, I see that. Yeah, she's 14.
My wife bought her a fucking $600 phone, which I'm not fucking happy about. I would have never give her a phone, period, to be honest with you. But since my wife did it, what am I supposed to fucking do, you know? It's like, it's all she does is play on that motherfucking phone, dude. It's like, it makes me sick, you know, I want to vomit.
Yeah.
But my wife bought me my cell phone line back. I got my phone cut off too. They're on them all like 3 phones, you know, size 3.
Yeah, I got a track phone.
Like,
I got a track phone.
when I bought this phone,
My track phone.
I made this case for it. This is made out of fucking alligator skin.
Wow. You got a phone made out of alligator skin?
Take it back, it just hooks on your fucking belt. It's like, whoop, right on the belt. There you go. When I bought this, man, I was like,
you know what I got, right?
And working where I'm working, and running 2 different businesses, but both my businesses failed. So
I got.
I just have no good luck with fucking money in business. So
I got a Android track phone. I got 1,000 minutes, over 1,000 minutes, up to 2027, and I'm not worried about paying a bill for the next 30 years. And I don't
Really?
use mine that much. I don't know if you use yours
That's
more
cool.
or not.
That's cool.
It's a track
My
phone.
wife, man, you know, she went and bought a contract for the phone. You know what her phone bill is for the cell phones now?
About
180 a month. 180 a month.
180 a month. Does she use it?
It's like,
Does she
I ain't paying that
actually
shit,
use that?
motherfucker. Like, I'll pay it. Like, if you fucking better. He says, I ain't fucking paying it.
I
Like,
can't
fuck, I ain't
believe
paying
anyone
100.
have a phone like that. Like I have, like I said, I have a track phone. 2027, November 11th is when my phone runs out, and I have 1,000 hours on there, and I'll never use them for that length of time.
That's
I
a great
don't
way to go,
know.
bro.
I
Plus,
just,
it's like, well, I don't fucking, you know,
I
my
just
phone
don't chat
has
that
that
much.
kind of phone, right? I mean, this is a phone I bought like probably 7 years ago, dude. Or more than 7 years ago. I mean, this was top of the line. And the reason I bought it is because I joined this business where if I could try to sell other people fucking phone lines through my business, you know, that I would get a discount and they would keep cutting it down, and I eventually start making money, right? But fuck, I ain't no salesman, dude. I ain't no salesman. I fucking sell you fucking dog shit, man.
Hmm.
And I never could sell anything, so. But I was also involved in some other business, so Neotech. I don't know if you ever heard of Neotech, but
I'm telling you, a track phone, you know, give a couple of cards, build it up. In 2027, you don't have to worry about it if you don't use that time up. And I don't. I'm one of these people who have nobody to talk to, nobody to have to be with. I mean, maybe that's the
but I
difference.
agree, bro. I'm one of those two. You know, I
I,
talk to my family, that's about it. And fucking, I talk to my dad. My mom died
and
about
you talk
4
to
years
them
ago.
for how many minutes? I mean, like 10 minutes or 15 minutes. You gotta get a track phone. I'm telling you, get rid of that fancy
Well,
phone.
I can't, because my wife signed a contract. She did this on
Uh,
her own, without me, no advice, no fucking nothing. There's nothing I can do about it. But she's got to pay. I've got it. I ain't paying.
well, you gotta start talking to people or something. Use that time up every month, and I don't know. Like me,
That's
I
another
have
thing.
no one to
You know,
talk
my insurance
to.
company, he told me where I work, I pay fucking like hundreds of dollars for insurance every month, right, out of my check. But I have a $7,000 deductible, dude. Can you believe that? A $7,000 deductible. And I'm paying fucking like 150 every 2 weeks on my check. Can you believe that shit? It's like, are you fucking kidding me? You know, and luckily we've been healthy the last few years, so we've had this little, and the company puts like $1,000 into a pot that I can pay my medical bills out of. You know, and I've still probably got like $4,000 in there. But I mean, what the fuck, man? My wife got a blood test the other day. It was like 250 bucks, which I had the money in my account to pay for. But I mean, they only took like $39 off the deductible. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Just paid $235. You only took $35 off the deductible? Well, you fucking out of your mind? What
Dude,
the fuck kind of fucking bullshit is this? Oh my
abomination, Junior.
god.
Abomination.
I mean, I'm not complaining because, I mean, thank you, Lord. I've been so fucking lucky that everybody's been healthy, right? But I mean, holy crap, man. I thought everything you paid came off the deductible, right? This is my money coming out of my account paying for that. Why did not all that money apply to the deductible?
Because Abomination Care is more expensive than any care.
Anybody can even imagine. Wait and see, right?
Yeah,
Watch. Because people just start dropping dead because they can't pay their bills.
they can't pay the bill because we're 39 on the list of the most expensive Abomination Care you can get. And get less. And you get less. You don't get more, you get less.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what blows me away about Abomination Care. It's the most expensive in the world. You can go to Canada and get less payments than you're paying right now.
I doubt it because fucking most Canadians are waiting for medical treatment too.
Yeah, they're waiting for the treatment. That's the catcher. That's the hook.
As you die slowly, right?
As you die slowly, they got a hook out there and they're going, we're waiting for you to die. And that's the way they are.
And by the time you fucking get in to see your doctor, you're ready to die. You're like, fucking kill me, motherfucker.
That's it. Just put me down is what they're looking forward to. Put you down.
So all my dad wants. He wants to go down. Like, well, goddamn death, you know.
That's why I don't
Hey,
have.
that's so fucked up.
That's why I don't have.
No, I can only come
Abomination
see you
Care.
once a week, man. I'm sorry, I gotta fucking work full time.
I see it as a scam. That's why I don't have it. I see it as a scam. And I will pay the IRS scam and pay them the $90 if they want it. You want my $90? I'll give you $9, IRS. But you're a scam too. I'm going to give you that just because I want you off my back. And I will give you that. See how that works? It's protection fund. Hey, Amelia, if you don't give us the money, we're gonna bust your legs up or something, or burn your business down.
Cut your fucking head off, you know.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. That's the game they're playing. That's what I see is a mafia.
It's a game they've always played, somebody.
It's all about the mafia and not about the truth. The truth is we're under a mafian government.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And we're under it. And that's what they're playing. They're playing this game. And they want you to play in
Somehow
with them.
the fucking criminals took over. But you know they say all it takes for evil to take over is for good men to do nothing. You know, we've done nothing for a long time, and fucking now we're gonna have to fucking take it back.
We'll have to take it back. It's going to get to a point we're going to have a revolution. It's going to be end the French Revolution, and we, put them to the guillotine, and they're going to have to go. I'm sorry, they got to go. Goodbye.
You gotta prove a point too, and they're doing it, you know.
Yeah.
Get your fucking heads off. Exactly.
And it's going to get to that point where we're all going to rise up at once and say, no. We have to all rise up at the same time and say no to them. And that's the only way we're going to stop them. Individually, we can't do this. But all together, we can. We can stand up and say no. No to them. And if they don't drop back and drop down,
I heard they're gonna try to put some fucking funky ass shit on this new fucking vaccine cards. My daughter's gonna need to go to school next year. I was like, I heard if you sign it, you're fucking basically signing your daughter over to fucking have somebody come take her away or whatever, like
it's like the
if you sign it,
vaccinations.
it's like you're saying like I'm an idiot and fucking I can't take care of my daughter no more. I heard that.
See how they are? See
Yeah.
how that works? You have to be smarter than them and outsmart them, not to let that happen. Vaccinations
Oh, no.
and everything.
I'm definitely gonna read whatever I fucking sign. You know what I'm saying? No. If this fucking thing don't muster to my needs, then I ain't signing another letter. I'll just take my daughter out. Like, fuck it. My daughter's pretty smart already.
They want you to sign your daughter over, have to take these or that or whatever, and that's wrong. You should have control over this. You're the master of your own castle, right? As far as we know.
Used to be.
Used to be. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Used to be the master of your castle, but now you're the master of their castle. No, they can't actually force you to do anything.
No, they can't. But I can go to jail. Or I can get locked up because I didn't do it.
Wow. No, you don't have to go to jail. You gotta have
Right now, I
a
don't know. I mean, next
gotta
year,
have a good lawyer.
like, fucking, I mean, real idiotic fucking global changing laws and fucking real idiotic vaccine laws. I mean, it's fucking crazy, dude, what they're fucking gonna try to do next year.
I know. I feel sorry for you. It's probably why I never had children myself because of this. Because I knew what was coming down the pipe, and I don't want that to happen. You know, I feel sorry for your daughter, and I feel sorry for your life, and we're in this. We're in this battle. They don't touch me because I have nothing. I have nothing. They can't touch me. I'm knowledgeable on all of it, and I can just say refuse it somehow. Refuse it. I don't know how to exactly refuse it. You have to get a lawyer or something. You have to stop.
No, you just walk up there and you say, my daughter ain't getting your fucking vaccine. Fuck off, asshole. And that's all you got to do.
Can just try that and see if they don't drag her off anyways. I mean,
We'll see what happens after that, but I mean, that's the way you deal with it. And it's like, you say, well, she needs the vaccine to go to school. It's like, well, I guess she ain't going to school this year. See you.
You can do that. And if you're in America, you can actually self-train your children under what do they call it? Educating them at home or whatever. And you can go that direction as long as you're actually teaching them and have the books and stuff, but you have a choice of the books. There's something else, and you can make her smart outside of the box that they want to put her in. They won't put her in a box.
Well, absolutely.
And you can educate her out of that box.
I don't have many friends anyway. Doesn't matter.
Be smarter than the box. That's all I'm saying.
But yeah, I appreciate that going. It's like, my mother only got many times anyway, so she's in her own boxer already, really.
Gotta get her out of the box and say, look outside this box.
And the box that she's in is with a bunch of good, decent kids. You know, whereas she's not like metalhead and shit like that. You know, she fucking, she loves her orchestra and she loves her art and she loves this and that. But I mean, the friends that she has is
That's outside the box.
pretty tight group of I would call it probably fags, but I'm soft, I can't say. If she wants to grow up to be a fag, whatever, I can't stop her.
You can show her the outside of the box. You can actually show her and say, look, let's go do this outside the box. And, it's like physics or something, and introduce her to outside the box. The box is, this is what we're going to teach you. We're going to teach you to grow up to be this way and this way and this way. But you can take her outside the box and say, look, you're outside the box. This is what you could know. This is what you could understand.
Wow, man. Thanks, Bill Bunner. That's fucking excellent fucking advice. Thank you so much, bro.
I appreciate. I like to. Have her read certain books. Maybe Don Juan would be a good
I'm not read Atlas Shrugged, dude. I'm not her.
Well,
Atlas Shrugged.
better read the book Don Juan, The Yaqua Way of Life, and read other outside of the box books. They're outside the box. I've read those and I became so informed that I'm outside the box. That's why I'm outside of it, and I don't agree with anything. You have to give her a chance to see that the box is a box, and you're in that, and you're trapped, and you have to pull out. You have to do Don Juan, Yaqua Way of Life, or any of those books outside the box, but you have to show her it's outside the box. You got to see outside here. It's not the tonal that you're into. You want the nanogwal. You want to see outside the box, which is off the table. The table was everything she's experiencing on the table.
Right.
And you want to take her off the table and say, look, there's other things out there that's not being taught to you in the schools, because the school teaching you to be on the table. And the table is a salt shaker, the pepper shaker, And you just gotta take, you know, maybe one of those objects and say, look, see this? I'm holding it in the air off the table. You have to be informed of that. That is the secret. And you got to take them off the table and show them that there's something else out there to learn besides what they're teaching in the schools. The schools are misinformation. They're disinformation.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
And you got to show them that there's something off the table outside of it, which is the tonal. I mean, I'm looking at a table right here. I see my beer sitting on here. I see empty cans of beer, but they're all on the table. And that's, that's the tonal, as Don Juan called it. It's all in the space of what you learn as you grow up. But yet, if you take the beer off the table, say a can of beer in a koozie, and it's floating in the air in your hand, basically, that's away from the table. That's a knowledge that needs to be known. In other words, philosophy needs to be known. A philosophy outside of the table, say, Hinduism or anything outside the table would greatly be appreciated. Hinduism.
Cheers, brother.
Thank you. I am basically trying to link to that. Echo that. Thank you.
So I hope you don't get too many hate comments next when you fucking look at the thing tomorrow. And everybody hates me. Bag hater.
I don't know why they hate you.
Bag hater.
I have no idea why they hate you. Maybe it's the way you presented yourself or something that made you hate it. Maybe it's because you crossed over and had a internet bride or something. I don't know. That's what I heard. These are the things I've heard. You had internet bride. That's great.
Internet bride? What do you mean internet bride? My wife is with me, man. I've been married for like 7 fucking years.
Yeah, but they say that you got her from internet, but is that true?
I did. I met her on the internet. Yeah. I fucking went to China and married her. Fuck yeah.
Therefore, you are pure because of that, and they are stupid and ignorant. I'm on your side with that, but I never.
I just fucking went married. I met a woman online.
Yeah.
I was dating women off this fucking stupid fucking site, And I was getting all these fucking emails from all these women from there outside the country, and I'm like, how the fuck is that, man? And I finally figured out how that I could send an email out of the country.
There
I said, China, and I fucking boom. I said, send 5 emails out, got 5 email responses back, man. I was like, damn.
That's wonderful. I wish I could.
Most of them are like, "Well, you're the most handsome man I've ever seen in my life." I'm like, I don't want nothing to do with you. Hell no, you're fucking not good.
Hey, I wish I could do this.
I met this woman. One woman says, "Man, that is the crazy fucking picture. What are you trying to do?" I was like, "Wow, this woman is fucking honest." Holy shit. I met an honest woman in another country. and boom, we started a conversation,
Awesome.
and next thing you know, we got married, and boom, it was like boom, 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 boom.
See, I
And I've
want
never been
to be
happier in my
like
life.
you.
Never been happier in my life.
I really want to be like you. I want to have an Oriental woman. Japanese myself, but
That's fine. I
I
didn't
mean,
care what fucking woman she was. I just wanted a woman that was fucking honest, man. And it was like this woman was honest with me, and it was like, holy crap, this is the first time a woman's ever been honest with me. You know, like holy fuck, I couldn't believe it.
I want. I so
I've
much
never
want
had a woman
something
be
like
honest with
that.
me ever in my entire life until I met this woman. That's the fucking straight up truth, brother.
You were
And I knew she was honest.
lucky
Because
motherfucker.
I just fucking knew it. You know what I mean? I just knew it. I mean, I got lucky as fuck. Yeah, I got lucky as fuck. But I mean, I just knew that she fucking really was honest with me. It was like, it was so weird, dude. Did I fucking got a second job. I started sending her money and fucking blah, blah. Everybody saying, you're fucking crazy. It's like, no, man, she's gonna be here. She doesn't get her fucking blah, blah, blah. And as soon as she got her blah, 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 boom, she was here. And like, boom. You've been happy calling me ever since.
Wow.
No, that's fucking probably not par for the course. But I mean, it worked out for me.
Wow.
And now she's fucking working, making more money than me some days, bro. Some days not. Some days not. But I mean,
So awesome. I mean, I want to go after that and have a Japanese woman. There's a lot of
say nothing about
Japanese.
Japanese girls because more Chinese and they hate Japanese people. It's inbred into them that they hate Japanese people.
There's half Japanese, and there's a lot of singers out there. I want a person who's like the singer, but yet looks, half Italian, half American, half whatever. And I'm willing to go for that.
Put it out there. Yeah, man. I can't help it. I can't help it. Yeah.
I just, oh,
I joined something like it's called some dating service here in Denver, right? I met like 3 or 4 girls on there. We went on dates, had sex, whatever. But I met my wife and like, man, I feel like serious about getting married and stuff. Well, she had a daughter and like, you are beautiful, and next thing you know, boom, we're married. I went to China, got married.
you got Chinese. Okay. I mean, Chinese are not too bad.
Oh,
I like Japanese. Japanese have basically
the
American
Japanese, like the young
noses.
girls look like little fucking blow up doll or something, man. You didn't even stand and look at them.
They're so awesome. The Japanese.
Yeah, they are. They are.
I like them because they're not Korean. Korean has a wider nose, and I'm not into the wider nose. But I'm into the Japanese with the narrow nose. And they have a narrow nose. And it's
Makes a big difference when you're sucking your weenie, huh?
Wow. Oh, but I like Japanese. I really do. I really like Japanese women. Their hair, they dye them in brown and blonde and stuff, and I don't know. Just the difference.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, I know.
You know. As long as you know.
Oh, I mean, I really like Japanese. I don't know why I like Japanese, except for the noses are, basically the same as
Japanese little fucking
English.
girls are really good. That's why you like Japanese.
I
They
guess.
just fucking are like the hottest chicks in the world. That's why you like Japanese.
Really?
Don't let them
Yeah,
fucking get you
we're
down, man. It's fucking, it's like everybody loves Japanese women.
I think I'm
Anybody
doing
who's got any like
Japanese.
world experience, believe me, anybody who's got any like world experience loves Japanese. They're fucking hot.
They are hot. They're hot. They're hot, and they are hot. And
Fucking right
I
there,
look
huh?
at Japanese, and I look at them, and I go,
And plus the
I think I'm
stupid fucking
Japanese.
videos they put out, they just look like they're like, I'm retarded, please fucking let me suck your dick, you know? It's like,
What is- I had a friend that came back from Okinawa, and he was over there for a tour, and he says, I love Japanese. And I never did like Japanese at the time, but he convinced me that they were the greatest
how could you
people.
not like Japanese nowadays with all these fucking videos everywhere?
I like half
They're the
Japanese.
fucking hottest chicks around.
Oh, half Japanese are the hottest. Or they're Italian or something mixed in. They are really, they're the greatest singers. And that's why I fell in love with them, was because of the singers. The singers were just outrageous. And they were half Japanese singers. They were half Japanese, half Italian or something. And I looked at them and I go, I'd love a half breed. I don't care the full breed. I'll take a half breed and bring it home. But I never got a chance to go over there. So thank
Oh no, that kind of dude.
I just never got over there. I mean, I was in the Air Force. I wanted to go to Okinawa somewhere and meet a nice Japanese woman and have my life.
You never got a chance to go. I'm really sorry you never got a chance.
Yeah, I had nothing. Nothing after. I didn't get
You
that.
might have got lucky over there. You might have got lucky.
I think I'm Japanese. I think I am so. And dun dun. It's a song. It makes me think about it. And I'm like, I could have been Japanese. I could speak their language. It's not hard once you live amongst them, and we're easy.
Those are basic fucking roots.
You speak Cantonese?
No. I don't speak any Chinese at all. I mean, I don't even know how to tell my wife I love you. I don't. I don't. I don't know.
You got to be able to speak it if they're speaking it to you. There's a point where you start to pick up the
My
language.
wife speaks to me in English. Like, no, say something. Say it to me in English. If you can't speak it, put it on the computer and translate it. Translations are terrible.
You can't
Not
speak her
close.
language.
Not even close to what she's saying.
Have her talk
Gotten
to
so
you
many
in
fights
Cantonese and
over fucking translations that not or even close to what she's saying. I'm like, what the fuck's that supposed to mean, bitch? And I get all mad and shit. And like, it's not even what she said.
okay,
I'm like, I come out here and translate it. Like, yeah, no, it doesn't mean that at all. And blah blah blah. Like,
you can talk it. You can actually learn it if you hear it all
yeah,
the
well, I'm trying to
time.
learn Spanish right now, man.
They say
I would advise you to learn Spanish too.
okay. It's
Because
it's
thinking
the
of it, huh?
matter of immersion. They call it immersion. You go in and you talk to them in immersion, and they only talk to you in whatever language. It doesn't matter what it is, and they point out stuff like a cup or something and say what it is, and the immersion will teach you how to speak the language. It's that simple.
Oh yeah. No, it is. I got fucking what's that? That stupid language translator for I got
Long way,
that one language fucking thing.
long way. It's the long way to talk. You have to listen to the language. Now, these people that are known to talk 5 different languages, they just went out and sat down and listened to them talk amongst themselves. And they were able to learn all these languages, 7 languages. And I'm, I'm sitting there going, it's that simple. It's like a child. When you're a child and they're talking this
Yeah,
language,
Martin picks that shit
you
up quick.
sit back and listen to it, and you just listen to it. And beginning, you start talking back with them in the same language. That's what I understood, how easy it is to learn a foreign language. You just
I've never
gotta
learned
be
one yet.
immersed in that language.
How come you haven't learned one yet?
I haven't learned one yet either. I can read some of it in Spanish. I can take a Spanish newspaper and I can actually read most of it and understand what I'm reading, but I can't speak it because I haven't been immersed in the language. I haven't been surrounded by it where all you hear is the language. And like a kid, you pick up on it. You start learning it. And you start speaking it.
I
And
haven't all this time. I've been talking shit for like fucking 30 minutes now, and you still haven't fucking learned anything. What is it?
well, you can learn that language as you hear it spoken to you over and over again. They point out a cup. They point out uh, whatever. I mean, whatever you're sitting in, you can point this out, and they will point this out, saying, salt, whatever it is in Chinese, salt, and they're do this stuff, and you can pick up on it. You can actually pick up on language. It's not that difficult.
No, I know. No. Of course
It's
not.
it's easy. It's very easy. When they're talking to you in Chinese, you just pick out whatever they're pointing out and whatever. They're pointing a salt shaker and saying it's ching ching yellow or whatever. And you're able to go, oh, salt, okay. And you're able to relate that in your mind. It all comes back around in circles in your mind. See how it works. And you start to pick up like a kid. You gotta basically learn the language like you're a kid. Learning it. They point out certain things and say it, and you go, ah, that's what that is. This is how these people across history learned 7 languages. Now, the reason they learned 7 languages was because they sat and listened to what was going on in the dialogue. They watched them point out certain things like a salt shaker and a pepper shaker, whatever else, and they sat there and listened. That's the easiest way to learn a new language is through listening to them. They sit there and point out the stuff, and like a kid, you're going to have to learn the same way as a kid. You're going to have to learn it, and you'll pick up all this language and everything because of that. I mean, I understand it from a master who's selling a course for $9.99 or something, and he's going to tell you the same thing. He's just going to tell you, you got to immerse yourself into the language, and you immerse yourself, and you basically, have them point out stuff. I mean, no matter what it is, so simple. Point out a salt shaker. What's that in Chinese? And you'll go, Qin Chaya or something. I mean, it's really that simple, and you're gonna be able to learn any language out there if you go through this. All you have to do is immerse yourself in the language. Milk, whatever they call it. You listen, you learn, you remember. I mean, it's just like a child. I mean, when the mom goes, "This is milk," and it's some other language, they're gonna absorb it. So you have to do the same thing. You've got to immerse yourself in it, and immerse it, and it will come to you, and you'll start speaking the language in no time, because you're like a child trying to learn something. You're going to learn the language. It's all immersion. I don't know if that makes sense to you or not. I don't know. I'm trying to awaken you to how to learn language naturally. And that's a natural way of learning language. See, I haven't had the chance to play this game myself. I have no one speaking a foreign language to me, or I have to force myself to learn it by association. So you got the perfect example. She goes, China, Jordan, and she shows you something, and then you go, okay, I understand that now. It's all part of that same competition. Got to learn. Learn the language. Nobody else. Figure. Shut down, go to bed. 4:30. Okay, that's as much I can educate. Good night, everyone.